Witches Hunter teams up with strongest witch to break a curse. If you enjoy my recaps, please subscribe to our channel for more fantastic anime recommendations. The tale unfolds with Ashaf and Guideau on a quest to find a witch disembarking from a train. These two individuals, displaying a sensational vibe, approach a girl named Marie for information. Ashaf, apologizing for Guideau's impatience, explains their quest, and Marie reveals that it's not luck that brought them together. She discloses that everyone in the city knows the witch they seek. As they converse, all the glass windows shatter and a massive monster, a street shark, emerges. It crushes some police officers, prompting Ashaf and Guideau to suspect a powerful mage behind the chaos. Guideau assumes it's the witch they seek, but Marie disagrees. Lady Witch, referred to as the person they're looking for, appears on the street and unleashes a spell, defeating the monster. She is celebrated as the city's hero. Surprisingly, Lady Witch's apprentice, the strange and happy Marie, reveals herself. She rushes off to prepare an introduction for Ashaf and Guideau. Ashaf, still processing the events, reminds Guideau of their primary mission. He cautions against impulsive actions, but Guideau, driven by her emotions, has already vanished. Marie, filled with excitement, greets the witch named Ione, looking forward to the significant night ahead. Meanwhile, the shark guy expresses his fury, questioning how everyone could forget the witch's past deeds and labeling them crazy for treating Ione like a hero. Guideau appears suddenly, launching an attack on Ione, but the latter blocks it and uses magic to restrain Guideau. Ione responds with some provocative language, denying any knowledge of Guideau's accusations. Guideau, adamant about the destructive nature of witches, is interrupted by a flock of crows pushing back the police. Out of nowhere, Ashaf arrives, urging Guideau to stay back and leave things to him. Marie is upset, and Ashaf clarifies the misunderstanding. The crowd turns hostile, demanding the arrest of our protagonists. Ashaf uses dark magic to escape, but Guideau refuses, wanting to confront their target. Ashaf apologizes and teleports them away. In a revelation, we learn that 400 years ago, a wicked witch cursed the city with hellfire, but the curse was defeated, and the city sealed. Ashaf and Guideau arrive at the castle, the supposed location of the sealed curse, guided by a pamphlet Ashaf purchased. They encounter a group of ladies there for an anniversary party. Marie, shocked to see the two goth kids, refuses entry, defending Ione. Guideau argues that all witches are evil, baffled by Marie's support for one. Marie recounts the city's dark history of mistreating witches due to the Wicked Witch. Ione, disliking the discrimination, tirelessly protected the city using magic, saving many, including Marie. After years of effort, Ione's actions ended the discrimination against witches. Marie, grateful for Ione's deeds, refuses to let anyone who hates witches near her. Ashaf warns Marie not to blindly believe everything and questions the sealed hellfire, suggesting it might not be a typical witch's curse. Ashaf advises against trusting witches completely, citing their tendency for secrets and danger. Marie, frustrated, demands their departure. Ashaf, curious about the celebration, learns from Marie that only Ione knows the details. Guideau is eager to proceed with her mission, while Ashaf discovers a troubling history connected to the sealed place and the current date. Disappointed that a civilized approach is no longer feasible, Ashaf declares they'll let Guideau carry out her mission. Excited, Guideau mistakenly eats a butter knife. As they leave their hotel, police attempt to stop them on Lady Witch's orders, revealing her control over them, and, according to Ashaf, indicating Ione's true nature as evil. Ashaf utilizes tattoo magic, summoning chaos with crows outside to evade the cops, but their wanted level is escalating. Guideau, infuriated with Ione, vows to confront her. Back at the castle, Marie wakes up to a grim reality. Her hands and feet are missing. Other guests suffer similarly. Ione reveals that they are becoming keys, implanted with a spell during training, to release the hellfire in the city. Ione shocks Marie by revealing that the Wicked Witch was her grandmother, unjustly executed for sealing the fire and saving the city. Ione, enduring attacks on her life, harbors resentment. Marie pleads for mercy, but Ione insists that this special day, exactly 417 years since the seal, is the day the Hellfire's power awakens. A human key opens the first lock, causing a massive fire. Guideau arrives to intervene, but Ione easily stops her. Attempting a distraction, Guideau fails, and Ione targets Ashaf, who cleverly protects all the girls with a barrier. Ione is impressed, wondering about Ashaf's identity. Ashaf remains mysterious, cautioning against opening one's heart to a witch, emphasizing everyone has secrets. Ione justifies her actions, citing prejudice as the root cause of her grandmother's unjust fate. Marie argues that the people who wronged Ione's grandmother are gone, and the city now loves Ione. However, Ione reveals that she manipulated their love to facilitate her plan, gaining trust for an easier break of the seal. She shows her true evil nature, deriving satisfaction from their suffering, and Ashaf attempts to prevent her from further unlocking the seal. But she holds him back. Guideau, not done yet, declares her hatred for witches as much as Ione hates humans. She questions Ione about whether she remembers her or the mark on her neck. Ione laughs, realizing Guideau seeks to undo a witch's curse. Ione explains the difficulty of undoing such curses, requiring a loving kiss from a Prince Charming or the witch who cast the curse. Ione claims she's not the witch Guideau seeks and, with flames, dismisses her futile search. Ashaf reveals Ione's crucial error: she doesn't have to be the one who cast the curse to lift it. Guideau emerges from the flames, planning to kiss Ione. Ashaf reveals a third way to remove a curse: kissing a witch. Darkness flows from Guideau into Ashaf's coffin, and a beast begins to emerge. Ione, baffled, launches attacks, but the monster Guideau remains unharmed. Ashaf explains his limited role as a first-rate mage, unnecessary in this battle. Guideau, the natural enemy of witches, effortlessly defeats Ione. Guideau reverts to her normal form, and Ashaf is pleased the fire is under control. Guideau, frustrated at another dead end, agrees that the curse can only be temporarily lifted. A more permanent solution requires finding the true culprit. Back at the castle, all the girls have their hands and feet again. Marie, realizing her misjudgment, recalls Ashaf's explanation the night before. They aim to bring witches back to the order, addressing magic-related issues. With their business in the city concluded, they head home. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more thrilling adventures. Until next time.